Hey guys, if you are watching this right now, you're likely watching the replay. If you've got a red button right here, that means you're live. If not, if you will just type in hashtag replay so I know that you stopped by to say hello. Hello guys. We'll give it just a minute, let some people pop on. If you don't mind inviting your teams, that would be fantastic. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Caitlin. I see Shannon's here. How are you, Shannon? Hey, Shelby. We're going to hang tight for just a minute. I know that people are just now probably trying to take their lunch break, so hopefully they can hop on. If not, the replay is totally fine too. Guess who just came to my door? FedEx. I always love seeing that man drive up. He's always carrying pink boxes. All right, guys. Hey, Emily. All right, we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and introduce myself while we're waiting for some more people. My name is Amber Johnston, and I am a producer for Paparazzi. I joined Paparazzi in January of 2018, and it's been a wild ride, you guys. Absolutely amazing, and I wanted to kind of start off with telling you guys kind of a short, condensed version of my story. I think it's really important to hear other people's stories. For one, you can probably relate in some way, and for two, when I first started with Paparazzi, I didn't know how to tell my story. I wasn't anybody that ever went live. I wasn't a public speaker. And so through listening to other people tell their stories, it kind of helped me develop my own. Okay, so kind of wanted to start there. Again, I started Paparazzi January 2018. And I started initially because a friend of mine had joined Paparazzi to pay for her wedding. And she did it. So I ordered from her. I attended her first Facebook Live party, ordered from her, and the quality blew me away. So I had to jump on board that train, and I jumped on quick. Okay, so joined Paparazzi. Had no idea what to expect. I've never sold anything in my life. Okay, I've always either worked in a corporate position or my past as law enforcement. So that's all that I knew. I've never sold anything ever. And so just decided to give it a try. And my business took off, you guys. Primarily Facebook Live is where I started off, and that's kind of where I've stayed the majority of the time. It's super important to diversify and do some other things, but that's definitely where I've become the most successful. So my why on joining Paparazzi, I am a mama of a 12-year-old, and he's highly involved in sports, and I'm a single mom. So at the time that I joined Paparazzi, I was trying to pay for all that, and I had some lingering medical bills that I just wanted to go away. And so my goals were to be able to pay off that medical bills. They always come in like twos or threes, but pay that off, and then to be able to support my kiddo in his sports. He plays traveling sports. So for you guys that can relate to that, it's not cheap. And so that was my goal. And I was able to pay off my medical bills in a couple of months. Okay, I bought a $99 kit. Once I got the jewelry in and it was selling, I did invest a little bit of my money to get my business going. Any business is going to require a little bit of an investment. Okay, sometimes you can give a little bit more in the beginning, and sometimes you got to build it up. It just kind of depends on your situation. But you can be successful either way. Okay, so got my inventory going. After I was able to pay that off, I fully invested a couple of months into my inventory to be able to support the amount of customers that I had at that time. And so, fast forward to this year at convention, I was able to walk the stage as a Diamond Life of the Party member. And you guys, I cannot tell you how amazing that felt to walk across that stage and know that I got myself there. Okay, I've never accomplished anything on my own in my life, ever. Okay, I've always worked towards somebody else's goal. I've always worked for somebody else, and I was always working towards their goal, not mine. Okay, so the feeling that I had when I walked across that stage is just, I can't describe it. Okay, and I know that there's several of you guys that can relate. You've always worked for somebody else, you're a mom, you're busy, and you don't really get to accomplish anything for yourself. Okay, with Paparazzi, it's possible. And I was able to do it. And so I wanted to share with you guys how you can still reinvest in your business. You can still pay yourself a paycheck, and you can reach any level of life of the party that you desire. Okay, I desired diamond. I told myself last year at convention that was going to be my goal, and that's what I did. Okay, so to be diamond, I had to get 17,500 pieces out of the back office. Okay, and ideally sell them, right? We don't want to stock up on a bunch of jewelry. I do have a fairly large inventory, but it's by choice. Because of the size of my business page and my customers, I kind of require it at this point. So wanted to kind of talk to you guys and show you how I kind of brought all that together. Okay, reinvesting it was really hard for me to grasp in the beginning because I don't have a business mindset. Okay, it wasn't my background. It wasn't anything that I've received any type of formal education on. I just learned as I went. Okay, I listened to my uplines. I've got amazing uplines, and just listened to them and just kind of went with it. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is you have to track what you're currently selling. Okay, if you are not tracking what you're currently selling, you cannot set a goal. You have no idea how much you're making. You have no idea how much you can pay yourself. You are just kind of selling on a whim. Okay, you have to be tracking what you're selling. Next is, what do you want your paycheck to be? Have you ever thought about it? It was, what is my goal? What do I want my paycheck to be? My in-pocket, I get to keep, not reinvest paycheck. Have you ever actually thought about it? Okay, that is the second thing that you need to be thinking about. Okay, whatever you want that profit to be, you divide it by $2.25. Okay, and that gives you the amount of pieces that you have to sell to be able to pay yourself that paycheck. Okay, I'll say it again because I'm not good with numbers, and I know some of you guys probably aren't either. Okay, whatever you want your profit to be, what you can put in the bank and not reinvest, whatever you want that to be, you take that number and you divide it by $2.25. Okay, and that equals the amount of pieces that you have to sell to be able to pay yourself that paycheck. Okay, the rest of it you reinvest. Okay, if you are going and you are selling 10 pieces of jewelry, and you take those 10 pieces of jewelry that you made $50 on, and you're going to the grocery store and you're spending $50 on groceries, you are doing it wrong. Okay, you have to take out your original investment and reinvest it. That money is not for you. It is not for you to spend. That is for your business. Okay, you take your 45%. If you've built up your inventory to where you want it to be and you're on track to pay yourself that paycheck, then you take that 45% and you put it in the bank. Okay, so for example, with that, what does that look like? Okay, so 50 pieces of jewelry is going to cost you $137.50. If you order it out of the back office, that is what you're going to pay for it, plus your tax and your shipping. Okay, but for this, we're just going to make it really easy. Okay, you sell those 50 pieces and you profit $112.50. Okay, that is your in-pocket at that point. If you want to go put it in the bank, $112.50. You take that original $137.50, and you reinvest it back into your business. That doesn't go into your bank account too, okay? Two separate, okay? And again, you sell it, and then you make that same profit of $112.50, okay? So in your bank, you now have $225 that you get to keep, okay? Or you can reinvest it back in your business if you want to make your business bigger. Either way, okay? So that's kind of the divide. That was a really hard concept for me to understand at first. Reinvesting is tricky. And so you have to really, really, be diligent of, okay, this goes over here and this goes over here. Okay. All right. So, another way to put reinvesting, if your average number of pieces per party is 10 pieces, okay, say you sell 10 pieces per party on average, and you want to make a profit of $1,000 in a month, you've got to have 100 parties. Okay. Is that feasible? Yeah. I mean, it can be done, right? But nobody really wants to have 100 parties. So you kind of have to do that math of, okay, I need to sell this many pieces. This needs to be my up and coming goal so I can reach that profit of, let's say, $1,000 for your profit. Okay. All right. Inventory, which goes with your reinvesting. To continue to build your business, you must have some sort of inventory. Okay. Some people have small inventories. Some people like me have large ones. You guys, I try to keep 5,000 pieces on hand. Okay. That is what works for me. And the size of business that I built. So I'd always try to keep about 5,000 pieces on hand. Okay. That might not be your goal, and that's totally fine, but you need to have an inventory of some kind. Okay. The key is having that inventory and mixing it in with your new. Okay. You always want to have new coming in. You might not be able to get a lot of new at one time, but you always want to have new coming in. Okay. If you can only afford, let's say, 50 pieces a week, say that's your budget. Okay. Then you're going to want to divide it out, to what works for you. However, I would advise you to never buy one of any product. Never buy one. You will not be able to grow your business that way. Okay. You need to be buying 2 or more multiples of items. Okay. I started out with 2 or 3 and I've been able to move up from there, but you will not grow your business just buying one, because what happens is you show it on live and you've only got one, but you got 4 people that want it. Okay. You can't go back and get it because it's sold out of the back office. Okay. And people get upset. You're not going to grow your business, by only having one. Okay. And then always try to buy in tens if you can. The reason being is that at 10 items, excuse me, at 10 items, you get a hostess reward. Okay. You turn around and sell that hostess reward. Your shipping for your order only costs you 95 cents now. Okay. Because you sold it. So my advice would be is if you can afford to order just 10 items a day, just keep that new flowing in that you can mix with your old inventory. That is the best strategy. Okay. And you do that 10, your shipping is only going to cost you 95 cents because you're going to turn around and you're going to sell that hostess reward that they sent you for free. Okay. I can tell you too that old jewelry sells, you guys. I have customers that have seen pieces 6 and 7 times before they buy it. And the reason being is at the time that they saw it, they didn't have an outfit to go with it. It might not have been a part in the season that they were looking for that specific piece of jewelry. They might not have liked it in the beginning, okay? But their taste has evolved since the first time that you showed it because you're showing them how to wear things, right? And so I have people all the time that have seen piece after piece after piece, and then they buy it. And it's like, wow, I want to ask them what happened, but I don't. I probably should. There's some of them I'm probably close enough to say, okay, why did you finally buy this piece? So having that new to mix in with the old is key. Okay. All right. Diversify in what you buy. Okay. Buy the ugly pieces. Okay. And I can say that in all kindness towards paparazzi. There's some stuff that is not my jam in the back office. Okay. It's just not. But you have to diversify on what you buy. Because people have all different sorts of tastes. They're looking for all different sorts of styles, and not everybody wants to look like you. Okay, you're beautiful, but not everybody wants to look like you. Okay, so you have to diversify. Buy the ugly pieces because they sell. There's stuff all the time that I'll order and I'm like, there's no way this is gonna sell, and that's what I sell the most of. Okay. My least favorite piece of the convention line, which was amazing, by the way, my least favorite piece is the one that I got the most pre-dib orders on. Okay, I talked to several people at convention about it because I was like, what in the world? Like, I wouldn't have even bought that piece in the back office because I don't care for it. Okay, and it's the one that got the most pre-dibs. I had to actually go back and reorder twice on that piece while we were still at convention to make sure I was able to fill those orders. So buy the ugly pieces, okay? If it's not selling, wear it, okay? If it's not selling, wear it. Wear it on a live, wear it on a selfie, show them how to wear it. It's not selling because they don't know how to wear it, okay? Show them how to wear it. If you don't know how to wear it, Google it, get on Pinterest. Start looking for styles of something that you can kind of emulate at home, something that's similar to where you can show them how to wear it. Okay. Again, there are so many times where I've had a piece that I think is amazing and it's not selling, and I put it on and all of a sudden it sells out. It's the craziest thing ever. It's because they don't know what to put it with. Okay. All right. On lives, you guys, I've noticed there's sometimes people aren't even wearing our jewelry on our lives. Okay, I'm always scrolling lives. I listen to lives while I'm doing other tasks. Even sometimes while I'm driving, I'll just listen to it because I like listening to how people word stuff and put things together. There's some people who don't even wear our jewelry on the lives, you guys. You have to wear our jewelry. Okay, you have to be selling the product on yourself. Okay, they're not going to buy from you if you're not even wearing it. Okay, on top of that, do not wear anything that you do not have multiples of. Don't wear something that's sold out because they're going to want it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Wear something that you have the most of available to buy. And kind of to wrap it up, all of your inventory pieces are uncashed checks. They're $5 bills floating in the air. All you got to do is cash out. Okay. I know that people get busy. I know that people kind of get unmotivated. There's all sorts of things going on in people's lives. Okay. But at the end of the day, if you've got a box of jewelry sitting there, you haven't cashed out. Go cash out, you guys. Cash out, reinvest, and make your business boom. Okay, it's just sitting there waiting for you to sell it. So I kind of just wanted to give you guys just kind of a brief. Reinvesting was the hardest thing for me to grasp when I first started, and so I think that is key to getting where you want for life of the party. Okay, it's absolutely key to know how to reinvest, know how much to reinvest, and know your goal. Okay. Diamond is so achievable, you guys. I am a small town girl from Oklahoma. Okay. I've got 5 or 6 other consultants living in or around me. Okay. We are all successful. You guys can do this. All you have to do is set a goal and just go do it. Okay. Don't let anything get in the way. You're going to have ups and you're going to have downs, and you're going to have weeks that just stink, and you're going to have weeks that you blow it out of the water. Okay. It all evens out. But as long as you are working your business just as hard from week 1 to week 10 to 20, whatever, you're working and you're consistent, you're going to reach that goal. So, thank you guys for letting me jump on and kind of share my story and share with you on reinvesting. I hope that you got some value from that. And definitely reach out if you have any questions. I would prefer if you actually reach out on my business page through my business messenger. That's how I do all my paparazzi stuff. So if you guys want to like and follow my business page, feel free to. It's Amber K Love on Facebook. You can actually get to it from clicking through my profile. And if you will message me through my business page if you have any questions, that would be fantastic. Don't mind helping you at all. And thanks for letting me jump on and say hi today. And I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.